NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From the world's most famous arena, Madison Square Garden in Midtown Manhattan. Tonight, the New York Knicks play host to the Golden State Warriors. The Knicks able to win the opening tip, and we're underway here at Madison Square Garden. With the fadeaway, burns him for the basket.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Curry with the basketball. Down 2. Jay, you know Steve Kerr wants to see his team play better at home, make sure they get home court advantage.
They slacked off last year. They were 29-12 at home. Now, that's a pretty amazing record at home, but let me tell you why they slacked off. The 3 years prior to that combined, they were 114-9. I think we're going to see that Golden State Warrior team from those years instead of the one from last year.
Knicks with the basketball. Here comes the screen. Thompson to bring it into the front court. He'll run the offense. Yes, Klay Thompson, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
You used to hear all these coaches talk about, we need players to run the floor. No, I don't need you to run the floor. I need you to run the floor with purpose. Those are two different things. When you run the floor in attack mode, that's when plays like this occur.
Smith to Kevin Knox. New York with 4 to shoot. Dennis Smith Jr. Offensive board. Nice follow-up on the dunk there. Jay, I'm surprised he had a chance to wrap him up.
Well, you're not the only one surprised. This guy is not a good free throw shooter. You never let him have an easy bucket. If anything, make him earn it at the charity stripe.
Curry to Green. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Curry can't get the bounce. Possession lies with New York. From the outside, no good. On a pass stolen by the Knicks.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
Knocked loose. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Yes, Klay Thompson, 3 for 3. That's a perfect start.
When I played, and I see guys do this all the time, when you shoot, the target isn't the basket. The target is actually before you even go into the shot. The target are your hands defensively. If your hands are down and you give me clear vision towards the bucket, that shot's definitely going up.
Here comes the screen. Thompson to Green. Russell gets it in the left corner. Thompson. It's good. And 1.
It never would have been a foul if you didn't give him space. Your job defensively is to stay attached to him at all times. Force him to put the ball on the ground and drive and make a shot over the trees below.
Klay Thompson with a chance at a 4-point play. A career 85% free throw shooter. And he knocks it down at the line. Let's see what the Knicks can do here. Elfrid Payton, defended by Looney. Has a chance. The shot by Payton won't fall.
Look, sometimes it takes a little while to get into the flow of the game. During the next timeout or during the next break in action, take the ball, go shoot it. See the ball go through the net a couple of times.
Payton with the basketball. 12-6 our score. To Marcus Morris. Has a look. Morris with a shot, no good. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Livingston to Green. Fine to shoot for Golden State. Trying to cash in. Deep two there. Won't go.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Elfrid Payton at the line for a chance at a three-point play. Numbers not in his favor, 61% for his career. The free throw is good. It's back to a one-point game. Thompson to Green. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Thompson knocks it down and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
If you're the defender, you can't keep your hand outwards in the pocket of the shooter. The offensive player recognized that. He raked his arms into yours on his way up to take the shot. That's a foul every time.
Klay Thompson with a chance at a 4-point play. Hasn't missed yet. It's good. Has the hot hand and a 4-point play. Jay, the Knicks searched long and hard for their next head coach. They chose David Fizdale. Why was this the right choice?
Well, first off, he's a two-time NBA champion as assistant coach with D. Wade and LeBron James from Miami Heat. And I got some time to spend with him down in Miami at D. Wade's fantasy camp. He is hard and very stern, but it comes from a brotherly place. His ability to build the right culture in New York will be imperative, but it all starts with that kind of teaching.
To Thompson. Oh, great defense there, forcing the pickup. Elfrid Payton with a piece.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Payton into the front court. Down 3. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Nothing going here on that drive. Just inside the arc. At the buzzer.
Number 13, Marcus Morris. That's his first personal.
Klay Thompson. Couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. First one goes down.
For Golden State, number 34, Sean Livingston.
Goes 2 for 2. That ends the first quarter. The Warriors with the lead. About to start the second quarter. Both teams very productive offensively at the outset.
Well, the offense is hitting on all cylinders. Great ball movement, great shooting, great passing. But my goodness, has the defense been horrific. Can we do something about that, please, in the second quarter?
And scores, plus the foul. Draymond Green with a chance at three coming up at the line.
He should get some kind of acting award. That's a great sell by the offensive player. But guess what? The refs bit, and that's the game.
Draymond Green trying to cash in on a three-point play. A career 70% free throw shooter. Missed it at the line. Into the front court comes Smith. Down 5. Here comes the screen. Beyond the arc for 3. Great defense, forcing the miss.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
To Green. Thompson. That is great vision to set it up. Alec Burks with the slam. Jay, we're seeing more of the same to start the second.
It's called settle for more. Just because a defender gives you space doesn't mean that you need to take the jump shot. Keep attacking the rim. It will open up eventually.
Smith to Gibson. Taj Gibson above the rim.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
Golden State at the controls. Livingston picked up by Gibson. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. Livingston to Thompson. 4-3. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. The follow won't go either. And he finishes at the rim.
Number 67.
Livingston across the timeline. Leads 3. To Thompson. Here comes the screen. Klay Thompson guarded by Taj Gibson. Nice pass to get things going.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
To Dennis Smith Jr. Nothing going here on that drive. Livingston to bring it up. Up 5. To Thompson. Here comes the screen. Klay Thompson guarded by Gibson. That's rebounded by the Knicks. To Dennis Smith Jr. Cashes in for 2.
In the paint, you need to finish just like that.
We get a whistle and a timeout by Golden State as they'll discuss matters in what's now a 3-point game. Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Number 30, Stephen Curry. Into the game.
Russell with a shot no good. Jay, last few drafts, the Knicks have gone younger. What do you like about Kevin Knox and his raw potential?
His upside. He just turned 19 on August 11th of this past summer, and what he did in Summer League blew my mind. Was first-team All-NBA Summer League, averaged 24 points, shooting 47% from the field. This kid has every chance to be a star.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Cauley Stein with the rebound. Russell with it up top. Up by 3. And finishes. Draymond takes it out on the rim.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
To Dennis Smith Jr. To Kevin Knox. Knicks with 4 to shoot. Kevin Knox to Dennis Smith Jr. from long range. And the rebound taken down by Green. Curry into the front court. Leads 5. And a throwdown.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dance.
We allow a player to dance down the space. That's opposite. Curry into the front court. You're running offense.
To Thompson. Fires the 3. No good. That's great defense.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Cauley Stein to Thompson. Here comes the screen. Thompson to Russell. Down low, Cauley Stein. The possession lies with New York. To Kevin Knox. From the painted area, won't go down. Almost. Unlucky bounce.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the refs to blow the whistle.
Kevin Knox to Julius Randle. Dennis Smith Jr. Green always looking for the steal. Here's a chance from long range. Message received. Well defended. Here's Curry with it up top. Looking to make something happen. Russell to Curry. Five to shoot for Golden State. Stephen Curry with a look. And that's rebounded by Randle. So the difference, 3 points as we've reached the break. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose and our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen.
It's time for the Rose Report at halftime, and it's brought to you by EA Sports. The Warriors have themselves a narrow lead. They certainly staked the flag in the paint. They were dominant around the rim on the offensive end. These are the guys getting buckets for the Golden State Warriors. The Knicks had kept it close after one half. And that deficit is a negative, of course, but I do see it positive. I really like how they move the ball, keeping each other involved offensively. They've got a nice flow to their game today. These are the guys getting buckets for the New York Knicks.
Game track. Bench points.
The NBA season is long, and these days, starters take rest days. And that's why it's so important to have bench players that can be productive like we're seeing here today.
Player of the half.
Klay Thompson was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half. And I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone.
Who was gold?
Smith hasn't been able to land a single shot thus far in this matchup. And I must say, it was pretty interesting to see how he handled missing so many three-pointers by shooting even more three-pointers. We got our top 3 plays for you. Check them out.
Number 2. Number 1.
Back to Ed and Jay to bring you the second half action.
It's Steph at the controls.
Screen coming.
Sizing up the defense. Green. Off the pro hop. Strong footwork.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Payton with the basketball. The deficit now up to 5. Short jumper off the mark. Thompson to bring it into the front court. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Knocked loose. Warriors come away with it.
Here's your chance to break this thing wide open.
Steph Curry. It's been a quiet night. Only 3 attempts, but he makes that one stick. His instincts are unnatural, but what makes him so good given the work he's put in?
The special thing about Stephen Curry is that his entire life he has practiced great habits. A lot of players practice and get up shots, but they don't practice the right habits, and that comes with the lineage. His father, Dale Curry, making sure that he puts in the time and effort, but the proper skill with the time and the effort.
Curry to Thompson. Lets it fly from long range and splash. Klay Thompson, quick catch and shoot there for 3.
Yeah, and what we're seeing is a brilliant offensive display. You have ball movement, player movement, and great shooting to top it off. You get those 3 things going, you're going to be a dynamic offensive unit.
To Payton. Has a chance. Deep 2 there, won't go.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Good luck making excuses. Klay Thompson wide open. He's not going to miss that one.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
Payton. New York with 4 to shoot. Fires the 3, buries it on the catch and shoot.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Curry to Green. Deep right corner to Thompson. Green. Curry Steph Curry, consistent effort. He's at 50%.
And it just seems like the defense has lethargic closeouts. You need to close out with more of a sense of urgency. Run them off the three-point line. Make them take a tough two rather than an easy three.
Hayden. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket. It's Curry controlling the offense. Shot from the lane won't go. To Payton. Here comes the screen. Elfrid Payton matched up with Kevon Looney. Knicks with 4 to shoot. Wide open look, won't go.
You see, Ed, this is where coaches get fired. It's great to have good offensive sets, but if you can't execute, then the play was a failure.
Curry, not done yet. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it. Now the coach of the Knicks going to signal for a timeout as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Changes coming from both sides right now. To Kevin Knox. Oh, bad pass there. Warriors have it.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort is off the charts.
New York in control of the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. To Dennis Smith Jr. New York with 4 to shoot. Smith to Kevin Knox. For 3, Kevin Knox forced that one. Well defended. Thompson to bring it into the front court. Final minute to play in this third quarter. Drive here, but the shot stays out. To Kevin Knox. Randall. To Kevin Knox. Smith now. That one off the mark. It's no good. Thompson to bring it into the front court. It's an 11-point game. Oh, he's been on target from downtown, Jay. He's 5 of 7 from 3.
Yeah, he's been able to knock down those shots by having great spacing on the floor. His teammates deserve the credit as much as he does.
On a bad pass. Going to be taken away by the Warriors. Had a chance, but it's no good. 3 quarters down. The Warriors with a commanding lead. The Knicks to inbound here to start the fourth quarter. This was a one-possession game at the break, but things went south from there.
But guess what, Ed? It's always a one-possession game. That's how you need to approach each possession in basketball. You can't score and then get back in the game 30 possessions later. You have to do it one possession at a time.
Down to 5 on the 24. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
It just seems like everybody's getting more touches. I'm not saying who, but it seemed like the ball stopped in a certain player's hands, which forced the defense to become stagnant.
Down for Looney. Perfect feed to set up the basket.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Smith with it up top. The deficit now up to 13. Screen coming to Dennis Smith Jr. Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Beyond the arc for 3. Contested shot, Marcus Morris can't hit.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Not giving up on that play. The result, a tie-up. Looks like both teams are making substitutions. To Dennis Smith Jr. Oh, stolen by the Warriors.
Tonight, it may not cost you, but in a playoff game, it will.
Alec Burks. To Green. Alec Burks to Green. Here comes the screen. Green to the basket, but the shot won't go. Smith now into the front court. His guys trail by 13. And that one is out. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Curry has it to Russell. Stuffs it down with authority. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Elfrid Payton, defended by Steph Curry. For 3. Shot off the mark. Good defense.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Here comes the screen. Russell. Oh, mistake there as the pass stolen by the Knicks. Payton. Baseline drive. Willie Cauley-Stein swats it.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Steph Curry. Oh, 3 for 8. He's got to do better. He has an uncanny approach to the game.
And did you see that? His eyes are his deadliest weapon. When he steps over half court, when he looks at the rim, that naturally throws the defender off. It makes the defender lean just a little bit. And just that millisecond of you wondering what he's going to do, the splash is enough for him to exploit it.
Not that time. Curry to bring it up. His guys hold a commanding lead. And scores. Nice move, Jay.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Now a whistle, and we'll get a timeout for the Knicks as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the fourth quarter. Time for some new personnel into the game. Peyton to Julius Randle. From the painted area, won't go down. To Marcus Morris. Shot clock winding down. Going to launch beyond the arc. That's a forced shot from Elfrid Payton. Off the mark. Warriors have the basketball. To Curry. Screen coming. Probing the defense. Nothing going here on that drive. Steph Curry. He's 5 for 10, shooting 50%.
There's something that is so impressive about what we saw this evening. Not just his shot-making ability, but the fact that not every shot came from the pocket. There were some bad passes being made, and the shots came from different places around the body, which aren't usual for the typical shot. That shot-making ability, that's something special to watch.
To Peyton. From long range, it's no good. Shots not going to... Oh, and a putback.
Ed, it's pretty amazing how athletic bigs can be when it comes to getting an easy 2 points, huh?
Curry to Green. Curry to Green. Warriors with 4 to shoot. Curry. That's a 24-second violation. He's trying to find what fits. David Fizdale makes the substitution. Dennis Smith Jr. matched up with the 2-time MVP. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
How about right after the dunk, he looks right over towards the bench, gets a call from the coach about what defense they're in, and then gets his team set. Those are people that are able to lead men.
And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. Free throws coming up.
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
Stephen Curry has got 2 shots coming. For his career, 90% at the line. And he connects on the first free throw. And gets both to drop at the line. Deep 3 at the buzzer. It's the Warriors who get the victory as they win this one handily. For Jay Williams and all our crew, I'm Ed Cohen saying so long for now. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Warriors could not have been more dominant in this game. The scoring display they put on is going to be hard to forget. It's hard to imagine anyone doesn't come away impressed with how effectively they scored their points. What you see here is how the majority of the points were scored for the Golden State Warriors. The Knicks seemed to give up on this game as it got more challenging.
And it's games like this where veteran players can be so important. They've been through these types of blowouts, and they know what it takes to keep a locker room united.
Here are the guys who put up the most points for the New York Knicks.
Game stats. Player of the game.
Klay Thompson gets the award for the most obvious reason, and that's his scoring output. He couldn't be stopped, and it was incredible to watch.
Who was cold?
The segment you want to be in, of course, but even the best players find their way into this part of the show.
These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.